585.
Yeah. Wow. 585.
585. So minus a leg that we can't see, we have a 567, a 617, and a 585 from Kevin Schmitz, and it's 2-2.
I mean, when you're fighting for that king seat, I mean, you're talking to what's going to be the money differential there in
It's
second or third?
let me look real quick. That's a great question. Second place is guaranteed $2,000. First is $4,000. Third place is $1,500. So there's a $500 difference in this match right now of guaranteed money. That's a lot of money.
There's a lot of money.
Yeah, these two guys are guaranteed $1,500 just to play this match. And it's basically a free roll to get in. You got your money back if you lost.
Can't beat that.
Not at all. It should be game 5. Or it should be game 6 on the list. Yeah. So, Nick, that is a great point, man. The count up at the very beginning counts as a game on the screen for them. So our scoreboard up top is the correct scoreboard in this Race to 9 CSC Challenger Series Division 1 battle. Kenny Doyle is on a mission in this leg.
Yeah, big 7 mark there. Look at this. Let's see what Kevin does. Goes to the 16s, tries to open them up. That's the only thing he really can do. I was wondering if he'd go 16s, 15s here. But
Yeah,
just
like,
those singles, he can only try to close that one.
yeah, he's having an off leg here, and it's okay because Kenny's not. So Kevin's allowed to do this every once in a while as long as he keeps throwing in those 5, 6s and above in those other legs. John, you're right. I was saying guaranteed money. Guaranteed $2,000 for that second place match for the finals. But yes, one of these guys is going to have a... Oh, do you see a question marks? Those suck.
Oh, my goodness.
The worst thing in darts.
He takes a second there just to kind of regather himself.
Yeah, and
you gotta be frustrated after that.
Yeah, it's never fun. Luckily, it's in a leg where that didn't really matter a whole lot as Kenny takes it out there with a 669.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, Kevin only with a 375, but a 669 will get it done a lot of the times. I don't know. Woo.
Here we go. Kevin getting the start here in leg number 6.
Yeah, and Kevin had started off with at least 7 marks the past 2 times he's gone first, so he only gets a 4 mark there. That's a little opening for Kenny, and he does not need a little opening. But only a 3 mark. See, look at how those are lined up. Those are all 3 lined up on the wire. That's silly.
You saw it in Kitty's face. I just was watching him there, and you could just see like the like, really? One of those didn't go in at least?
Right. He's like, I can't throw a better dart than that. Jake, the bracket is on CompuSport. If you just go to tournaments and look for the TOC, trying to see where it's at now. Well, it's like the Partners Promoting Darts PPD like finals tournaments.
That'd be CSC Challenger Series 1 and 2. So.
Yep. There you go. Thanks, Kelly. I should have just held my breath and let Kelly do
it. There's always somebody in the chat that'll place that in there for you so willingly, so we don't have to scramble and keep our eyes on the match here. Kevin's got a 160 to 86 lead right now. We go ahead and take out these 18s here next. He's got to.
I just realized, though, that Kelly just responded on Facebook, and Jake is on Twitch, so I'm going to put it in there in the restream. Just in case it didn't pop through there.
Yeah, good stuff. Good eyeballs there, Sean.
Well, that's the best compliment you've ever given me, buddy. Ryan, that's a great question. David, what's up, bud? For this, the CSC Challenger Series, obviously these are the top level dogs, but we do have a lot of different opportunities. Boom goes dynamite. For sometimes when we're at Tournament Champions, we'll definitely show some of those lower level stuff, I believe. I know personally on To the Point streaming, we love showing those lower levels as much as we love showing those masters. So yes, there are definitely some available moments for that. This just happens to be top dogs, as you see Kevin Schmitz there with a 6.35 in that leg. These guys are showing
6 fest here. It's just we've already seen at least 3 legs in the 6s. We can't that third leg happened when we kind of went down a little bit, so we can't see what that scoring average was. But you gotta believe it was hovering at least around 5.5.
John, you make sure to save that, buddy, for when you need it later on. There's Kenny with a 180. Boom goes the dynamite, Kenny Doyle. There you go, buddy. He's probably like, yeah, I told him I was going to do that.
I think at this point, Nick's beating you to the punch on putting that banner there.
He is. Yeah, he's getting there.
He's so excited.
that one. Yeah, that one got ahead of me. That was nice. Maybe I don't even have to do it anymore. It'll just pop up there. Brian asked, how many levels are there in the CSC? The CSC Challenger Series is just for those top dogs, the 32 highest averages in division, or at the top of the All-Star list, and then the 32 second highest are there in Division 2. So that's where we're at on the CSC Challenger Series. Uh-oh, Kevin Schmitz throws in a 9 mark on the 19s. I'll just let the screen yell it out for you. I'm just kidding. Boom goes to dynamite.
Oh my goodness. Can't help but laugh. We're hovering around 373 right now. Remember, 450 gets us that magic number for a giveaway from Booyah and Super Darts. So do what you do, folks. Get it around. Tell your friends. Booyah saying that should be 12 nines.
That sounds right to me. I don't know. There's been a lot of them. We might have missed 2. There you go. Boom goes dynamite. There we go. We'll get it to you. And we might get another one here in just a second. We do. Boom goes to dynamite. He wasn't even ready for that one. Nick's having to work in this.
Nick's building up a sweat in the background.
He is. There's sweat beading off of his head right now.
He's definitely sweating more than Kenny was in that interview that you'll see during the break. Kenny pulling per usual Kenny things and just short answers to the point. He's like, I don't mess around with this stuff. I came to play darts and play it well, and he's certainly doing it here tonight. This is a massive 3-3 battle here. Last leg before we go into our break.
Yep, we will go to a break after this leg, guys, but stay with us. And that's going to be time to share this bad boy out. We're at 386. Right now's the time, guys. Let's get to that 450 number so we don't have to worry about it after the break. Mike Maloney and Willie Walker right now are looking at that 386. They're like, those are rookie numbers. You got to punch those numbers up. Get those higher numbers.
Here we go. 18s for Kenny. Close them out. Going down to the 17s. So far, this has been a pretty quick match, too. We've only been playing for about, I'd say less than 30 minutes, maybe 25. These guys have been in action, and look at this. We're already in 7th leg.
7th leg. In that first leg, remember, Kenny Doyle had like 1,200 points.
Yeah, that was a battle. Just like this whole match has been.
Yeah, I mean, we're already at 12 9 marks, 13 9 marks, something like that. Between the two players. Kevin had 3 in that first leg.
We're going to stomp back as Kevin. Who needed that last dart triple
Yeah, that would have been huge.
Would have put him in the lead by just a hair, but you got to
Yeah.
believe Kenny's going to slam that door shut.
Look at that. He went 16s first. That's confidence if I've ever seen one. He went 16s first. He's like, let me get rid of these first. And a double bull, probably right in the freaking middle on that last start. It looks like it. Guys, what a slugfest we have for you on this Kingseat. 3 winning legs so far in the 6s for these gentlemen. And it looks like Kenny's probably going to add a fourth one. Yeah. Kevin also has a 5.85 victory. My goodness. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I thought he was just going to get the lead by pointing.
Wow.
A 5.44.
Wow. Well, there we go. It's going to be Kenny Doyle in the lead headed into our break here. We got a couple interviews, and we'll be right back with some more action from this Division I CSC Challenger Series Kingseat match. William Stewart here of USA Darts, joined as always by Sean Green of To The Point Streaming. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back.
My name's Kenny Doyle with C&M Darts. I'll be playing out of Skybox Sports Tavern in Kissimmee.
Kenny, it's an absolute pleasure to have you back on the stream here. We saw you our very first week where you played against Willie Walker and had a close match against him. And now all of a sudden we're seeing if you're getting in the finals. How do you feel?
Let's get it over with. I'm ready to go.
Now, talking about some of your matches, you played after Willie Walker, you played Travis Wilkinson and Jordan Meyer. What were your thoughts on those matches in particular?
I thought they both played great. I struggled a little against Travis. I played much better against Jordan.
There you go. And now you're at the point where you played Brian Dennis the previous match you had. Now that's another local Florida boy. What was that like, especially because you guys were playing in the same bar?
It was a little more relaxing.
Yeah?
Wouldn't have been devastating to lose. I mean, you want to win, but it's your friend, you know.
Exactly. And now you're going against Kevin Schmitz. Have you had experience with him before?
I do not. He's, to me, he'll be new.
Well, I know for a fact that right now he has the second highest average, with you having the first highest average in the CSC Challenger Series of the remaining players. So, I mean, it has to feel pretty good knowing that right now you're the top dog left in the bracket.
We'll see. I'm sure he'll play great tonight.
Well, let's say this match goes well. Who do you think is coming back to play? You think if you win this, you think Kevin's coming back? You think you're having Lidicky, Dennis? Who do you think has the best chance of making it back?
It's really hard to say. Kevin has the best shot, obviously, because he's going to already be in that match. But Willie, Brian, Kyle, any of them, it's going to be tough.
Well, I know we're looking forward to watching. Is there anything you want to say to your sponsors, friends, fans, anybody?
I'll just thank you all, and I hope you tune in tonight, and I'll give you a good show, I hope.
Fantastic. Well, we wish you the best of luck, Kenny.
My name's Kenny Doyle, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
My name is Kevin Schmitz. I am shooting out of Wayside Tavern in Sparta, Wisconsin. My vendor I throw for is Stansfield Vending, and they are out of La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Well, Kevin, it's a pleasure to have you on. You were the last person in Division I haven't had a chance to talk to yet, and it was bound to happen. You kept winning.
I know.
How do you feel in the tournament so far? How's the experience been?
It's going pretty well. I know last year I made a big run into it, and I ended up getting double dipped by Maloney in the finals. So it's a little different this year though, after having COVID and not having as much time to throw like I did last year and the previous years.
Well, it had to have felt good beating Maloney in the first round, knowing he double dipped you in the past. So at least a little bit of secret pride from that.
Yeah, I know. Last year when I played him to get to the finals, I beat him, and then he came back to double dip. So I think I had something to come back with against him, and I know he said he hadn't been throwing for a while, and I hadn't been throwing a whole lot lately either. The only thing I've been doing or pretty much the only league that I was throwing was at home in the DPFL Steel Tip League and trying out Steel Tip for a little bit.
Well, there you go. And, I mean, listen, the work shows right now. I know you only have had 3 matches to play because you're on the winner's side. But that being said, you have the highest win percentage with no one else near it at a 70% win rate on your games. I mean, that is just a very, very high stat when the average person in this tournament that's still in is at about 61%. So that is a huge differential there. Now, talking about the rest of your bracket so far, you played Wes White the next, and then Kyle Liddicky. How did you feel coming off those matches?
Playing Wes White, I know of him pretty well. I've shot against him here and there, so I knew it was going to be a good match. And I know he had a long weekend of darts the weekend before. So then Kyle, I wasn't expecting to win like I did against him with a whitewash, but because I was expecting Kyle to come out firing, and I was messaging him, talking to him a little bit after, and he was just saying it was one hole and everything, and he had thrown a lot the week before, so I was kind of happy with how I threw during those matches. So
I gotcha. Well, now one of your pieces of TOC history I want to talk about when I was like going through and Facebook stalking you like you do with all the players. So you won a finale at TOC 2017, is that correct?
Yep. I won the finale with Travis Johnson from South Dakota. Yeah.
And what was that like? Because now with 2022 around the corner, TOC's going back in person. Can you describe what that's like to someone that hasn't seen TOC be in person yet?
It's a fun time down there, and ended up winning it and not knowing exactly who you're getting for a partner when you make the finale. It's pretty different, and deciding who's going to start everything and all that stuff. So I was lucky enough to have I had a buddy that I saw was mutual friends with Travis on there, and I messaged him the day before, and he said, just throw your darts and everything will be fine.
And there you go, and everything was fine.
Yep.
The little 10 grand check afterwards.
Yep.
So now with the rest of this, speaking of the money, right? You have third place at $1,500, you have second place at $2,000, and then the first place at $4,000. You're guaranteed $1,500. If you win that, what would you do with the money?
Well, me and my girlfriend, we just actually had a baby about almost 2 months ago now, so it'll be 8 weeks on Tuesday that we've had them. So, the baby expenses are going to be pretty good.
Oh, there you go.
Try and buy some stuff for that, and then also Christmas around the corner. I have 2 more kids. I got a daughter that's 11 and a son that's 8. So Christmas presents should be good for him.
Well, between Dan the Vine and Division 2 just having his kid or having his kid soon, Sean Green just having his kid, the commentator, and now you, I just want to confirm for everybody that's watching along, the CSC does not get you pregnant. I just want that to be known for anybody watching.
Yes, that is true.
All right, well, for anybody that's watching along, your friends, fans, family, anybody that's watching, do you have anything you want to say to any of them?
I want to thank everyone for their support. I know I've had a lot of people following me and messaging me about my matches and all that stuff. I want to thank my girlfriend and my kids for allowing me to do this all the time. They've been my biggest supporters through this all. She deals with me throwing and how much I throw. So, and then Booyah Darts, they're my dart barrel sponsor and my product sponsor, so I want to thank them for giving me the opportunity to represent them, and hopefully everything goes well with it.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, Kevin, and shoot well, my friend.
My name is Kevin Schmitz, and you are watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Alrighty, here we go. Back with the finishing legs of this match. Kenny Doyle finds himself up 4-3 over Kevin Schmitz right now. What do you think, Sean?
It's been a heck of a battle. Back and forth. We've had 3 legs where the winning leg's been over 6, including Kenny's 6-6-9. We have 13 9 marks so far in 7 legs, with 4 of them coming in the very first leg. Yeah, this is living up to its billing of being the Kingseat of the Division 1 CSC Challenger Series.
Certainly is. It certainly is. The Wisconsin men. That was a terrible way of saying Wisconsin. Wisconsin man, Kevin Schmitz. Schmitz is up here. Oh, finding the last dart triple. Okay, good dart there because he definitely didn't want to walk up there with just a single mark to Kenny.
Usually this first leg after the break is a little bit of a down leg for both players, as of course Kenny goes up there and goes trip 20, trip 19, single 19 to prove me wrong right away because Kenny heard me say that. That boy's wrong again. As there we go, trip 18 here for Kevin coming at you. And he gets 4 of them.
How about Kenny's interview as well? I did want to say that. I mean, short to the sweet answers. Like I was saying, he just loves to play darts. Not the talking guy. There's nothing wrong with that. As he comes out and puts his performance on the board, he didn't care who he plays. He said, "Let's just play. I want it to happen, and I want it to happen now. Let's do it."
Yeah. Credit goes to Nick. I got to give him so much credit there for knowing Kenny enough to at least get 2 minutes out of him is really impressive. So hats off to Nick in that one. It's like, have you ever tried to interview George Daniels before? It's the same thing. It's just so quiet. He's like, darts are fun. I play darts. Let's go. Like it's right there.
Meredith McGee Hale saying he grumbles the entire time he walks back from the board.
Oh boy.
Meredith, are you at the Skybox Tavern this evening? I think you're in the same area as Kenny, I believe.
Meredith is definitely a very good Florida player.
Certainly had the pleasure of streaming her at Shark Tank in Kansas City.
How'd she do?
She did very well. I think she partnered. No, Kelly Mears partnered with Grimmel, and then I think Meredith. Can't remember who the top of my head she played with, but I know it was another Florida. It was Paula. I think it was Paula Murphy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Paula. Yeah.
Well, we just watched Kevin there get a great 6 mark to take back control of this leg. And Kenny only throws in a 6 mark response, so we'll see what Kevin can do to respond. 18s or a 1. There's a single 18. It's gonna stay there now, right? Nope. Sweet. All right, so Kevin closes out the 17s. These guys are on fire, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, there we go. Meredith saying I played with Paula, so confirm that. She said a little bit far away from Kenny. And then Brandon Westover saying she won with Kenny as well in mixed doubles. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, did you see Kenny got 2nd place in the All-Star triples this past weekend? And I was like shocked.
I did not see that, honestly. I did think it just popped up there today on the page. Actually, yeah, I scrolled by it, but I didn't really look in detail as we were just starting the stream, kind of.
Yeah, I wasn't shocked by who he got beat by. He got beat by Kyle Liddicky, but it was just the fact that he lost something. Yeah,
Kevin's putting himself in pretty good order to try to pull out this leg. Let's see if Kenny can hold his ground here.
Yeah, I was about to say, I closed the 18s and 15s if I'm Kenny here. I think he's still got to stay there and do it. He tried. Yeah, guys, we're at, actually.
We'll reveal.
him?
Yeah, we'll reveal a little bit of something here. We did some confirming.
Yeah.
We did some confirmation in the background. Before the stream kicked out, we were at 448. So I think that's pretty dang close. We'll leave it to Jeremy with Booyah and the Super Darts guys to confirm what they want to do there. I say that's pretty dang close. Winner, winner, chicken dinner there.
Yeah, but I think it definitely would have rose above that 450 mark had the stream not decided to nick it up.
Nick throws his hands up in the background.
As Kevin cakes out that one with not a boom goes to dynamite to be seen, but a 4-7 there. Kenny's 4-7-8. And we are tied again, guys. Back and forth, 4-4.
Jeremy saying, what's the question? Alrighty, so we were at 448, Jeremy, right before the stream kicked. So we're going to leave it to you if you want to honor that or not. I think that's pretty dang close, but we're going to see if we can get it back up. I mean, we're 100 away right now. I have no hard feelings if we make it wait, because I think you guys can get it up above the 450 right now, because we still have a lot of darts left to play, and that share button's so easy to click. So let's do it.
Yeah, Chris March says going to be another nail biter, and I agree. This has been kind of a back and forth battle again. This is the first time we've seen Kenny slip up a little bit in the first couple of legs.
Yeah, I think that, Kevin did get the start in that one.
Oh, that was different. All right, so, hey, is he back? All right, we lost Will Stewart there for a brief second. And so you're stuck with just me, as also the computer is frozen. We're going to get something going here, guys. Just stay with us. We are coming right back here. Well, hey, buddy.
Well,
Back from the dead, Will Stewart is.
I don't know what we got going on tonight. I guess just maybe a storm in the area between Kansas and Florida.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, look at that.
Kenny trying to plow in some 17s here.
And he kills the 19s, too. Kenny Doyle. Woo.
I like that move. I do. Closing it out, taking a chance when he can, forcing the hand of Kevin Schmitz here on the 18s, which he just takes it out right in the first two darts.
I was going to say this. He has been annihilating 18s. Boom goes the dynamite. Kevin Schmitz. Uh-oh.
And you're just asking for a lot from our man here.
As Kenny looks like he's going to do it on the 17s. He does. Boom goes the dynamite. Kenny Doyle. Add 2 to that call.
This is just a fantastic back and forth battle. Has been the whole match as we're tied up 4-4 here.
Yeah, these guys are breaking the stream is what they're doing.
Darts just on fire that they can't control them.
Yep.
Can't control the internet reception being happened in the background.
Oh, it's not their problem. Their problem is to keep doing this. Kenny Doyle back-to-back 9s. Boom goes the dynamite. Oh, I haven't done a B goes the D tonight. Guys, calm down. 7 mark there for Kevin Schmitz to regain a little bit of control here. There's a trip 17. I'm surprised he missed the trip 17 on the second dart, honestly. And then he gets on the third. That's 8 of 9 on trip 17s in the past 3 rounds for Kenny Doyle. Just sickening.
Your buddy Ryan George is kind of saying the right things here. He said, okay, you've already killed it.
Yeah. No, that happened week 1. The first time I did it. It was dead. And now it's risen as a zombie that will haunt my dreams forever. So here we are. Kenny just stabs the 15s.
Yeah, big trip 15 there as he close it out. Has a 99-point advantage here. 16's the favor for Kevin Schmitz.
Is he going to hit 9 of them?
Huge. Huge.
Boom goes the dynamite Kevin Schmitz. These guys are on fire. It is leg 9, and there have been 18 9 marks that we know of. It goes the D. Oh boy. The background work is aplenty here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. 7 mark there for Kevin. He's staying right in this.
Big trip there. Can he take the lead? He does. Another trip. 7 mark on the 17s for Doyle.
I mean, and just walks back to the line like nothing happened, talking to his buddy there. Ooh, he went for the double.
There's a couple people just enjoying this match behind Kenny Doyle there.
I believe a couple of CSC challengers.
Yes, sir. Certainly giving watch to Kenny. He tries to wrangle the Kingseat here away from Kevin Schmitz.
Another 5 mark there on the 17s.
Scott
We will
Anish,
see what happens here.
Scott Anish, you're right on that one. That is Nick Selepic. And congrats to you on the big DPFL win last night with Michael Wallace. We were actually supposed to play, me and Scott, but someone had to work and scheduled the wrong days off by accident. So whoopsies on Will.
Oh, that was the "so how was work last night" that Scott started off the chat with.
Yeah, that was that, because they ended up winning a windmill triple core too, and I'm upset because I think me and Scott could have had a good chance ourselves.
Ooh, he went for that 15 close, but Kevin has fought back to almost having control here. Kenny has one more shot at big round here.
I think he's going to try to do it. He's going to try to hit a big number here, and now he goes for the close on the 16s.
Yep, you see a step back, move over, reset, and
you
gets
gotta
it.
Take those opportunities when you get them. Big shot from Kenny Doyle.
Huge, 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 huge. But winning darts were in the hands of Kevin Schmitz right there. Oh, buddy. He does close the 15 on the last dart, but Kenny only 3 bowls away from taking out this leg, making it 5-4. So far, whoever has gone first in the leg has won the leg every time. Will that continue? Uh-oh. Shocking. These are those moments I talked about early on. Kevin has to take advantage of this.
What does he need here? 4 mark? Yep, 4 mark.
3.
Just a 3. Yeah, just 3. Sorry, I was sitting there doing the counting, the math.
Needs a double bowl. And he does not get the double bowl, so he did not take advantage of that moment from Kenny Doyle. Only 3 bowls to win, and he does not take it out. So Kenny will not miss the second dart. He does not. A 5-3-9 in a down leg there for Kenny Doyle and Kevin Schmitz. He shot a 5-6-4. Did you see that?
Yeah. That could have been a big win there for Kevin if he would have snagged that away from Kenny.
No, that would have been huge.
He's gonna be kicking himself on that one.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, is Kenny going to give him opportunities, and is Kevin going to take advantage of those opportunities? And that's one of those. That's a huge change of events. It puts him in the lead, and now Kenny's still holding throw here. Oh my goodness. These guys are a little shaky here to start off this 10th leg. I don't think it's going to continue for much longer.
I don't think it will either. I think you're going to see some big numbers here. There's a 7 mark to prove it.
Yep. Huge dart there. Kenny's going to look at the 17s. He railed those in the last leg, and he is railing them literally right there. Only 5 of them. 2 of those he left right there on the wire.
John Mink saying the truest statement ever. Watching these matches, almost disheartening seeing the work I still need to do. Not even close yet. I think we all feel that way after seeing these guys just do work they have been on the board tonight. I mean, impressive numbers.
Ryan George goes, not even like halfway there. I love it.
Oh, man.
Oh, Ryan had the best moment of Sharon Butler at the Clash of the Titans. I don't know if you heard this or not, but we're in like the last leg, and Sharon's like, yeah, these guys are averaging like in the 90s. And Ryan's like, yeah, I can't play with this because my averages are like, I throw like a 38 and 01. And she's like, oh, we don't talk about 1-dart averages in steel. And he goes, and I had to lean over and be like, that is his 3-dart average in steel.
He said, you're now dead to me.
Alrighty. He goes, oh.
We're at 414 in the chat. Let's get it back up there. 450. We're giving away some sets of darts. So come on with it. Let's go. Get that share button around. Let your friends know this match is going on. We're racing to 9 here in this CSC Challenger Series. Kenny Doyle taking on Kevin Schmitz.
Ryan, what I didn't tell you is the part of that story where I said I was a 35, so you still got me, buddy. And he gets a 7 mark there. All right. Kevin needs to put in some work here on the 20s, the 19s. And he only gets 2 marks on it, so Kenny with a chance here to take control. Yep, there's a good first start. See if he closes that 20.
Yeah, he's going to take his opportunities while he can. Here's for the big 19. Does he go for it here? That's the question.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. And he hits it for sure. Big 7 mark there, Kenny Doyle. Oh, wow.
Nope, can't say that. Nope, can't say that. The guts on this guy. How about that? Great stuff for Kenny. He's not scared to take those chances when he needs to, when it's the right time to do so. And that's certainly what you have to do in a Kingseat match. And that is why Kenny Doyle has got himself into this Kingseat match.
I mean, look at this right here. Is he going to stay there? He's going to stay there. No, he went over on the 15s and closed those too.
Jeez Louise.
I mean, just shrug your shoulders if you're Kevin Schmitz right now, because he's doing nothing but just taking advantage of everything. Big close there on the 16, so it's still not over with yet. Kenny still needs to get 3 bowls here.
We could see our first 2-leg advantage of this match right here.
There's 2 of them. And he does get it with 3 bowls. I don't know why I ever thought he might miss it. 5-6-3 there for Kenny Doyle. And he takes a 2-leg lead now, 6-4. Kenny. And Kevin.
Kevin's got to dig in here on this leg. Can't extend it to a 3rd leg, I don't think.
No, he definitely cannot extend it to a 3rd leg. And there's a good last start. He needed that last start. But I'm telling you right now, Kenny is. Kevin's not even dropping his averages in these legs that he's losing to Kenny right now. Like, that's the other insane thing, is he's still shooting a 5.64 and a 5.5 in that last leg. Like, he's not dropping.
Right. I mean, he's right there with him because he knows what he has to do. He's got to hang there with him, but it's just that one leg where, you think about it. It could have been 5-4 Kenny, 5-4 Kevin, as Kevin had 3 darts. He needed 3 bulls.
Yep.
And he just missed 1, and that's what got to the score line to where it is now. Because it could have been 5-5 or possibly 6-5 in Kevin's favor.
Kenny tried to get a step back 3 there on the 20s, did not do it. So 7 mark for Kenny. Leaves that door open for Kevin.
Seeing a hashtag Team Kevin in there.
I love it. Ooh, he does not get the close on the 19, so Kenny with a very easy opportunity here if he gets that trip 19 on the first start, which of course he does, to just close the 20s here with 2 darts remaining. Only needed 1, of course. What's he do now?
18s. No, back to the 19s to point.
Do you see that? He gave like a little hand motion, like, I can't believe I missed that last dart. That's what we're dealing with here. It's insanity. All right, guys. While we're going through this, I'm going to do the rest of my job for tonight. So do you want to know how to become eligible to play in PPD Nationals in January, TOC in October 2022, and the CSC Challenger Series? Players become eligible for those by playing in PPD leagues and daily remote tournaments, or DRTs. Leagues are starting daily. Get involved by going to dartstoc.com and checking out the map. The map will show any locations with G3 boards within the PPD system. We are always accepting new members, so if you're not seeing anything in your area, have your vendor contact us on our website. From there, players can sign up for leagues on the website. It doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing 1 league a week will keep a player eligible for this event and all the other events in the future. Again, go to dartstoc.com and get signed up today. Now, do you want to know how to become eligible for the CSC Challenger Series? You have to be within the top 500 players point-wise on the play matches, on the All-Star rank list lockdown date, which is January 11, 2022. However, January 9th is the last day to play matches to get into the point totals for that January 11th lockdown date. Now, keep in mind the way to get points. For every league match played, DRT played, 50 points awarded every time a player plays in our All-Star Triples tournament, which was this past weekend. Anyway, on the January 11th lockdown date, we will take the top 500 players on the rank list, sort that list of players by player rating. The top 32 players will be invited to Division 1, and the next highest 32 rated players will be invited to Division 2. That's right. We are switching Division 2 to 32 players in hopes for more streaming opportunities and also give 16 more spots for players to fill, therefore rewarding more players for their PPD remote play. So there you go, bud.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Get involved. Find out where a location is near you or a location with boards per se. Get involved.
Thank you, Scott.
Rather him than me. I can't. There ain't no way on that one.
All right, so Kenny looking like he's going to close out another leg here, bud.
Wow. And once again, I think we're going to see, Kevin's average is identical. Or at least pretty identical to Kenny's. I mean, it's not like he's having these legs where he's just, completely out of reach, No,
it looked like he threw that last dart not even looking at the board. Like, that's how frustrating this has been for him. I'm sure he didn't do that because he actually hit an 18, but it just seemed like his face was turned away a little bit on the last one. There's Kenny Doyle getting another one. 4-6-7 there for Kenny. As the world ends again. I'm just kidding. Jeremiah Millar tuning in with us. Good evening, buddy. How's it going? Long time no see. Hope Michigan is treating you well.
We're back up to 4-10 here.
Oh, we're getting there. We are getting there. Uh-oh. No, we're good.
Nick.
So, Will, how has this match gone for you? Has this gone the way you thought it would?
Honestly, this has been a better match than I thought. Kevin's really stepped up to the plate. He's made this a very, very good match. I mean, great match. I mean, it's been neck and neck, like we were just saying. There hasn't been a leg. I think there's one leg where it was completely out of reach in Kenny's favor. We haven't seen it really be out of hand other than that one leg. I mean, it's been pretty good match here so far, and Kevin can make a stand here He could, and it could easily get a leg in his favor and then come back with another one. We'll see.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And Kevin has impressed me. I'm going to be honest with you. He has been very impressive tonight. It shows you just how impressive Kenny actually is in the grand scheme of things. That even his opponent, who is number 2 in average and highest when it comes to winning percentage, even when he is on, Kenny still is finding a way to pull out these legs.
Yeah. Jacob saying we'll get close to the camera as I didn't know it switched on over. You should caught me.
I didn't either.
Back.
I didn't know that either. That's why I was like leaning like this. That's probably what they're talking about. Like, wow, look at that hairline from Sean.
Look at that. Yeah, I wanted to say. Oh, never mind.
I beat you to it so you couldn't. I Eminem'd you.
I was about to say that hairline's losing more than Kevin right now, but I mean, shoot.
Well, it's because I have to work with people like you. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god. I'm so
And
sorry.
the fight of the commentators on air. No.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, so Kenny getting that leg here, making it 7-4. Like we were saying, it's not out of hand for Kevin. He needs to just get a leg underneath his belt. He can possibly take advantage. If he does slip up and lose this leg, he will have that player advantage and can take full kind of opportunity for that one per se and win a leg and then possibly have the start in the next one. Or will have the start in that next one.
But I think Kevin would rather not ever use that player advantage tonight because you do not want to go down 8-4 to Kenny Doyle.
Yeah, that's just it's going to be tough to believe that, once he gets that start, he's not going to rattle it off on you.
Jay, actually, Chrissy Grimmel played in the CSC Challenger Series in Division 1 in this one. So they don't need a whole ladies division. There's going to be some ladies that are qualified for Division 1 and Division 2 for our next go around too. I can assure you that.
That's a really big subject that can go both sides, because in the era that we live in with Fallon doing what she's done lately, it's kind of hard to do just a ladies only. Why not bring him in and see what they do against the big boys? I mean, anything can happen. She certainly could have done some damage in that.
No, absolutely.
In this bracket,
No, absolutely. Big 7 mark there for Kenny Doyle. Look at us. It's 2 peas in a pod there.
Hey, you owe me a Coke, Jinx.
All right, Kevin steps up there. That's a big trip on the first one. Trip 8 on the second one, or trip 2?
Oh my goodness, that's not allowed, Mike. Kenny Doyle, you decide to shoot Chicago with me yet, or what? Lock it in, sir. That's not allowed. We're going to put a halt to that right now. How about this? Looking for another trip? No, just a single on the 16s.
It's been a while since I've yelled out a B goes the D, so.
Don't do it now. Don't do it now.
It might happen right now. It might be right this second. Oh, it's an 8 mark. Goes to dynamite anyway. I liked it. That worked.
Just an interesting fact, you don't see a lot of 8 marks, but I think we've seen a significant amount in this match. I mean, we don't really say it a lot on the 8 marks just because you kind of see the 7s, you kind of see the 9s. The 8 marks, that rarity number that kind of dips in the middle. But we've seen a pretty significant, I would think at least 5+ 8 marks, which is really, really a high standard.
No, absolutely. And that's because they're shooting at the triples instead of the doubles. When they're hitting those, they need 2 marks to close on our number. And they're just destroying those triples. The triples, Mike. The triples. Not the doubles. I love it.
Chill out on the man. Chill out on the man. Come
Whoa. Whoa. I didn't even bring up Wednesday. You did.
Uh-oh. We're done now. We're going to get a text later.
From Nick, though, so it's fine.
So here's Kenny. He's got the slight lead. I'm wondering if he goes both here or he just goes right at 15s.
I like it. Oh, look at that. It's right on the wire. Oh, no. He opened up the door for Kevin. Yep, stay right there all day. I think he went for the bull in the last start, but 6 marks on the 15s will do him some good at this moment. Takes full control of this leg at the right time. Kenny's going to be kicking himself for missing those 15s. All right, so Kevin 3 bulls away. Let's see if he hits them. There's 1. 2. And he gets all 3 of them. There you go.
Big shots there as he takes the leg there. Makes it 7-5 with a 5.42.
Yep, and Kenny will start this leg. The player advantage does not happen until it's 3 or more. Kevin has to win this leg, do you think? I think this is a must-win still for Kevin.
Oh, certainly. Certainly. It's hard to put yourself at 8-5. It really is.
Yeah. And then come back from it.
So right now we're at 4-12 in the chat. You got some news as well. I got sent via messenger, so we'll keep that to myself for just a little bit longer, and then I'll tell you. We'll see if we can get that bounced up. Yeah, for sure.
All right. All right. I like it. All right, Kenny Doyle stepping up here. Big trip 18 or trip 20 on the first one. There goes the 19s. Where's he going now? Back up to the 27 mark there for Kenny Doyle. I like it.
Yeah,
just doing what he needs to do.
Goes back up, trying to guarantee this 8-5 here, putting himself 1 leg away from holding the Kingseat in Division 1.
7 mark follow there for Kevin. He has been destroying those 18s all day long.
Brian asking how many booms do we have now? Too many.
He goes too many.
Nick's already on it saying too
That was awesome.
many.
How much do you pay you to put that in the chat? That's what I want to know.
Oh my goodness, that is fantastic.
Kevin tried to take control of that leg right there. Unfortunately, just gets 120. So Kenny now with a chance again. Oh, he opened up the 17s first.
Hey, how
he
about
went
this?
At the trip 4.
We're so close. 429, folks. Let's do it. Let's get it up there.
Let's go, guys.
450, just 20 away. 20 away.
It's okay. Ryan, you couldn't afford this. Oh, I love it.
There we go. 5 mark for Kenny, putting him 47 points ahead.
Richard Shawley says Wisconsin. There you go.
Wisconsin. I like it. I like it.
We're going to go ahead and go with a Monday tradition here. I really like a running back from Wisconsin who formerly went there. It's a pretty good running back in the NFL now.
No one cares about the Colts. No one cares about the Colts. Oh, sorry.
Whatever.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
There's another 8 mark there for Kenny Doyle. Boom goes to dynamite. I love it. Kenny taking full control of this leg.
I like it a lot.
A lot is spelled separate words there, sir.
As the English
Jeez.
teacher goes in on Mr. Nick here. 440. Let's do it, folks. Let's do it. Let's get up there. A little bit more. We're giving away some darts.
Kenny Doyle takes out that leg. 5-7-1 there for Kenny. Kevin still shot a 5 in that leg and just never had a sniff at it. It's crazy, man.
Isn't it just nuts how You know, we were mentioning, or we were kind of talking before the broadcast here, and we were talking with Nick, and Nick said that he went into the interview, and Kenny was sitting there just playing with himself on the board, just getting better, just getting better.
Yeah, he averaged like 3 games in a row above a 6. That's what Nick was saying. Insane.
If you didn't realize that happened there, I got Sean for the first time in a while, folks. That was good.
But was it on purpose? Because that's the big important part of that.
Definitely.
Even Maloney goes, whoa, whoa, whoa! We can't say that on the live stream. Stop.
I was wondering how many people would realize it. Ooh, that was good.
Kenny's going to go up here and get a 9 mark on the 17s. Boom goes a dynamite Kenny Doyle.
I lost count. Oh, wow. Good stuff.
All right, so Kevin going to look at the 20s here.
You know, something to be said is I've been kind of watching Kevin down here. I'm really impressed with Kevin's throw. I mean, we know Kenny's throw is pretty, you know, he's been doing it for 30 years, but Kevin, same thing, just doesn't move anything besides that shoulder arm. That's really it.
Kenny gets the step back for 3 on that one. 9 mark. Boom goes a dynamite Kenny Doyle.
I don't know why I said shoulder. I guess it'd be just your elbow. But, I mean, just watch this throw here. Just
yeah, it's right at the eye line, just straight at it.
Really impressive stuff.
It looks really smooth, too. That's the other part of it. And he takes control of the leg back after Kenny goes 9 mark there.
So, yeah, as we were chatting there, 450 happens in the chat. So, Booyah Darts going to give away a set of darts. And, hey, Super Darts giving away 2 sets of darts tonight. That was the little message I got from Mr. Hansen.
2 sets?
2 sets.
There you go.
So, good stuff. Thank you guys for doing that. Thank you, Booyah Darts and Super Darts.
No, absolutely.
Great that they're supporting their players and, you know, trying to boost some views, not only for these two gentlemen here, but for the PPD here. That's great stuff.
Yep.
Somebody asking how many 9 marks. Too many to count, as we have officially lost count on the boom. Goes the dynamite 9 mark calls out. So we're going to have to go back. I'm going to be doing some hunting down in the chat and marking it all down. Doing some post-match reviews.
There you go. Did we hit the number? We hit the number, right?
Yes, we did.
Yes, sir. I love it.
We're hovering around. I mean, we got 449 right now, so we can double dip here and continue the rise. So great stuff.
Hey, it is 8-5 and a race to 9 here for Kenny Doyle. And he has the point lead right now in this leg. Interesting moves there for Kevin. He had a bullseye there. And Kenny now just 2 darts away. Now 1 dart away if he gets that double. Does not do so. So Kevin will go back to the line here, but this is all but over. Kenny Doyle is going to be on the Kingseat here. Guaranteed $2,000. Kevin will be going to the loser side where he will be awaiting the 4th place winner in a couple weeks. Impressive display, though, from Kevin. I'm going to be honest with you.
And that's exactly, if I'm Kevin, you can't be upset at yourself. I mean, other than that one leg where he missed the 3 darts at the bowl, I mean, just because he's probably done it so many times before, but finishing off with a 6.68 here from Kenny, wow. You know?
How can you be upset at that? I mean, like, what do you do? What do you do with that, man? There's just nothing.
You certainly can't do much. I mean, Kevin proved tonight that, he was like, okay, I've got to come out here and perform. I've got to try to better Kenny, and he certainly did it in stride tonight. He was doing really well in the matches that he started, and he had that one leg, those 3 darts where he could have taken throw from Kenny, and I think if he would have taken throw, it could have been a completely different match. I mean, I think that he maybe could have gotten to a little rhythm, maybe a little bit more of a lead. You never know.
No, I would agree with you, man. There were a couple of those legs where Kevin averaged higher than Kenny, and Kenny still won the leg. And those legs, those are those ones that you're going to look back on and be like, I should have won those legs. And it's a completely different story. It's not 9-5. It's 7-7 right now as we're going to the 8th or the 15th leg. So, I mean,
it's just one of those things, and we could see a rematch here. Kevin may get another chance. As we're gonna come through that loser side. He's gonna be sitting in that 3rd place match. If he wins it, he's gonna see him again.
Yeah, I can tell you after tonight, no one who's coming through the loser side wants to see Kevin. I can tell you that much, because he is very capable of raising those numbers as high as he needs to win some of those legs. So I was very impressed tonight. Very impressed.
Yeah, and I mean, Kenny doing Kenny things, and
yeah.
Wow. Just I'm anxious to see what exactly the final tally was on the marks per round and what the averages come out to. I know they're going to be pretty close, but I know they're going to be over 5. Got to be over 5. I mean, maybe even touching the 5-5 range.
I was about to say, I'm expecting Kenny's to be right about that 5-5 range, because the lowest leg I saw from him was a 4-6-7.
That's just incredible stuff, and to bring that to the CSC Challenger Series, it just shows you what you're going to have to participate in Division 1, and even those Division 2 matches. We've seen some battles there too, so we got more action coming your way as we round off this Division 1 and Division 2. We may or may not have some special production stuff coming up to you Wednesday, so hang tight on the Partners Promoting Darts pages for that one, but we will round off of this one next week here, folks. Thanks for joining us on the CSC Challenger Series, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. Per usual, William Stewart here, joined by the man, Sean Green of To The Point Streaming. Thanks for joining us.
Great night, guys.